Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Broncos going up against the Panthers. Now let's head down to Jim Nance and Phil Sim for today's matchup.
Panthers, Broncos. Coming up here on EA Sports, we welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. And you've heard it so many times. You've just heard it all over again. It doesn't get any bigger than this. So if you're one of the players, how do you handle the bigness of a game like this?
Well, so many things right there in that question, Jim. One, the players, they're used to being on stage. They love the spotlight shined upon them. They've learned it from high school to college to now to the pros. But I'll say this about the Super Bowl. Here we are, Super Bowl 50. Look how far it's come since Super Bowl I. It's hard to believe it's that big. And for the players and coaches out there today, I'll just say this. I promise you, if it's the first time you've been in this game, it's going to live up to everything you ever dreamed about it being.
Let's check in down on the sidelines with Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day, but I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. So that means Ted Ginn will be back for the opening kick. The Broncos setting up here for the kickoff. The Super Bowl is officially underway. A champion will be crowned. Ginn will drop to a knee, so this will come out to the 20. He was the first overall selection of the 2011 draft out of Auburn quarterback Cam Newton. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
First down at the 25. There to make the tackle.
Cam Newton led Auburn to a national title as a quarterback, and how about the NFL? He could throw it down the field and he could run down the field. That was a nice run that time by Big Cam. Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
First down at the 37. Cam Newton unleashes the long pass. Benjamin makes the catch. Touchdown! That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
Benjamin's taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. Caldwell's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
The Broncos all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Looking to go down the field here. Sanders is a foot race to the end zone. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown evens the game. It looked like there was some danger of them digging a big hole early, but it doesn't look like that anymore.
That danger's gone. Boy, I'll tell you what it does. It sets up, I think, a game where it looks like it's going to be very exciting. It could go back and forth. If it does, this is going to be fun to call.
The Broncos will tie it up with this extra point. Inside of the uprights. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. Whitaker drops to a knee, and this will come out to the 20. The Broncos defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
First down at the 20. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. Here's a look at the offense, and this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Coming up, second down. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And it's Von Miller who takes a stand. Let's talk about the defense. One of the best pass rushers in the league is linebacker Von Miller.
When Von Miller's on the football field, the offense always has to worry where he is at. So if you have an extra blocker on the offensive side, you double team Von Miller. That's how good he is.
Third down. The quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3-and-out. A defensive battle at the start of this game, waiting for one of the offenses to break through, Phil.
Yeah, and if you're on the offensive side, Jim, you don't press the issue. This is about managing the game, seeing what the defense is doing, just keep plodding along, and sooner or later you'll find a sequence of plays that work for you and give you a chance to get it going on the offensive side.
Sanders is going to look for space now. Mayo's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 12. The Broncos preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
Manning out of the gun. heaving it down the field. The catch is made, and in for the touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take them.
The Broncos for the point after. Makes the PAT. Whitaker drops to a knee, and this will come out to the 20. The Broncos defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
First down at the 20. Trying to plow ahead. Stewart's tackled down at the 24.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down now. Newton lines up in the pistol. To the ground. Ware's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Broncos defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
This is third down. Newton's going to take it from the gun. The Panthers now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
The Panthers take it from the 33. Stewart's all over that offense and brings him down. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Brings it into his body. Stewart's in on the tackle.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it's thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
Third and short following the completion. Stewart is in the backfield. Jonathan Stewart with the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Third and short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. First and 10. Throws the pass. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. Newton set in the pistol. Now 1st and 10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Marshall's all over the ball carrier. The Panthers snap it at the 41. It gains a few.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. They bring in the extra tight end. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. He's brought to a halt.
Protect the football at all times. You got to know these defenders. All they work on in practice every single week, stripping the football. The offensive guy, hey, he's just not ready for it.
The Panthers defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
We have a review coming from the booth. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they took a second look, but the play on the field will stand. It's a two tight end formation. 1st down at the 41. Manning finds Thomas. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Coming to the line at the 38. 1st and 10. C.J. Anderson with the catch. Demaryius Thomas turned into Peyton Manning's favorite target in Denver.
Well, he's always had the talent, and what he did, he put some knowledge with it. He learned how to become a precise route runner, and when you're a precise route runner, Peyton Manning will find a way to get the football to you.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
The give. Trying to power his way right up the middle. Star Lotulelei brings this team unbelievable energy.
Well, he's a defensive lineman where you just can't look at his stats because they lie. His numbers might not be big, but his presence is felt on the field because he occupies a couple blockers and frees up some of his defensive lineman teammates.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Manning's got it in the gun.
looking long. What a catch. The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos will attempt to carry over that momentum after that huge play before the end of the first. Breaking huddle at the 6. This play set up by the long gainer. Catch made for a gain of about 5. That's his first reception today.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Manning's completed his last 6 passes. The defense loading up on the line, getting set, runs it in for the touchdown. Their lead grows a little more with that touchdown, and still a long way to go in this half. They may be able to add even more to it before the break.
Jim, I don't see anything that's going to slow them down. Everything they are trying is working. They have been spectacular here so far today, and all I can say to the opponents, you better buckle up. This is going to be tough.
He made it. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Makes the catch at the 7. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, and now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Stewart's there to make the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Panthers from the 32. Stewart's got it on the handoff. Where's the one who made the big stop? The Panthers have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Stewart's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
3rd and 7 coming up. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. The Panthers from the 27. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Panthers have to punt the football. Sanders has got it at the 23. That's a tackle at the 48. That return's good for about 25. The Broncos have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Manning's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money. Sanders is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
Manning's ready for the snap, empty backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. Could have been intercepted. Second down following that incompletion. Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. The Panthers will come out in the dime. Looking long. What a catch! Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Peyton Manning under center. Has it. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
The Broncos for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Panthers are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 28-7. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and when the defensive line is winning the battles like this, it's all about the defense.
The Panthers take it from the 23. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Panthers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second and 11. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Brought down by Ware.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Panthers are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Newton's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
Olsen's met after a gain of 8.
The Panthers have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. 2nd and short, boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart, and that's a 2-yard gain.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Stewart lined up as the single back. They hand it off to him again. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Broncos defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Broncos can make it 4 successful scoring drives in a row if they're able to put points on the board here. Offensively, they're looking like a juggernaut at the moment, Phil.
Everything they do, Jim, is working. So when you got it going like this on the offensive side, you know, just be aggressive with the play calls because the players are confident and they can make it happen.
Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Demaryius Thomas with the grab. The Broncos have tried to lean on the passing attack so far. Thomas been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
He's wide open for the grab. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Manning comes out in the pistol. 1st down and 10. Almost intercepted that time. Second down coming up. Manning from the gun. Launching it deep. And it's incomplete.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big. It's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
3rd down on the way. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun. Down the field. A night no one's going to get him now. The 10. Touchdown. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. The Broncos now will tack on the extra point. And the point after is good. The Panthers just can't stop them here before the half. And now they'll wait for the kickoff, facing a sizable deficit. The score's 35-7. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker drops to a knee, and this will come out to the 20. Ward's making his way back onto the field, and there's no question who's been the man in charge out there for this defense as they built up this lead.
There's nothing like being the man, isn't it? I mean, you could relate to that, I think, because you are the man, Jim, and so is, hey, on the defensive side, he is absolutely the man.
Newton in shotgun formation. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. That's his first reception today.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. From the gun, Newton. And it's batted down. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Newton's completion percentage, 90% on the day. The Panthers come out with a split backfield. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's caught by Stewart. No time to huddle now. First down at the 47. Over to Greg Olsen with the reception. Ward that time in on the tackle. Second down and 5. The Panthers get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 29. Newton off the mark that time. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Panthers have it at the 29. Looking across the middle, locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Panthers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
Timeout defense.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
The Panthers will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. And the kick is good for 3.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Caldwell's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Broncos have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will.
First down at the 28. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
This will be 2nd down. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Going for the home run. Here's Sanders. It was basically a jump ball there, Phil, and both players had an equal shot at it, but it goes to the offense. How did he do that?
Yeah, we see it more and more in the league, don't we? The quarterbacks are taught. If they're both there together, go ahead and give your wide receiver a chance to make the catch. It was tight, it was close, but it went to the wide receiver.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Second down. The Panthers lined up in the nickel. Manning out of the gun. Complete. What a hit that time.
Third long situations. A lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Broncos take it from the 38. And it's grabbed by Latimer. Latimer's marked down at the 19. The first half comes to an end, and this one seems to be already decided. We're watching complete domination play out. Larry is coming up next with the highlights.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Broncos are playing some of their best football in the biggest game. The Panthers, on the other hand, can't be happy with the way they're playing on the big stage here at the Super Bowl. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Panthers opening up on offense. Newton's gonna find his mark, and this two-play drive goes for a touchdown. They'll take the early advantage. Taking a look now, early first quarter, Sanders is wide open down the field, and it leads to a touchdown. We're tied back up at 7. Broncos have it at the 19. Thomas is going to make the one-handed grab, and a quick three-play drive ends with a score. Broncos up now by 21. Third down from the 28. The catch will be made deep down the field, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. The blowout rolls on. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Jim and Phil for some more exciting playoff football.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. Caldwell's running this one out. And the tackle's made inside the 15. Thomas been a busy receiver today as he's flown through this secondary on his way to a big game, Phil.
He has everything you want in a wide receiver. First off, he's fast, he's able to make sharp cuts, and he has a good pair of hands. That's going to lead to a lot of catches and a lot of yards.
Here we go, the first snap of the second half. Oh, and almost picked off that time. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Panthers' defense now is going to go nickel. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Broncos come to the line with a bunch set. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Airing it out. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. The Broncos have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Sanders has been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34. Here's the first snap after the big play. Manning from the gun. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
The Broncos come out in a bunch set. 2nd and 10. To the sideline and complete.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Touchdown, Denver. Sanders has just scored his 4th touchdown of the day. Looks like no adjustments were needed at halftime as they continued to cruise.
And they just continued what we saw in the first half. And look, you know, they had such confidence going in at halftime, and they kept that emotion on their side. They came out here in the second half, and what they do, they added to their lead.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Manning's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for over 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. They're setting up the return. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
Stewart's lined up as the single back. Stewart's handed the football.
Panthers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. Second down here. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's tackled down at the 17.
The Panthers know one of the worst things you could do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
It'll be 3rd down. Throws the pass, and it's swatted away. The offensive futility continues for this team out of the half. Even at this relatively early stage of the game, they are running out of time to get back into the game.
Yeah, they are. We're seeing a trend here, right? And that is the offense is awful. That's what it is. I don't know what they're going to do to get out of this funk. You know what? The other team is just better than they are here today.
Sanders got it on the return. Tackled down right around the 48.
Sanders, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return. How explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
And Luke Kuechly gearing up for this next drive. And it's been a long day for this unit, and any hopes they had of turning things around at halftime haven't come to fruition.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what they did at halftime, but whatever they did, it didn't work. They just got to pick up the pace. You got to have some pride on the defensive side. That's what they need right now.
And it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down following that incompletion. The Broncos lined up, bunch formation. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Caldwell's got the catch on the touch throw. That's reception number 2 for him.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 36. Down the field. And they score again here to pad the lead.
What we've seen here today so far, if the receiver gets open, this big quarterback, he is going to throw it in there right on target. Another touchdown throw. What a day.
The Broncos for the point after. An extra point is good. Manning's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Panthers at this point are just trying to stop the bleeding as they come out for this drive, Phil.
Whoa, I don't know if there's enough Band-Aids to stop all this bleeding. But look, you're looking for a moral victory, so the game is not over. Try to get some good here late to make you feel better and get ready for the next game.
Newton in shotgun formation. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way.
As a quarterback, you got to know when to get rid of the football. That time, he just holds on it too long, takes the hit, and fumbles it. Bad job.
The Broncos clearly were not content just to play it safe down the stretch. As Phil, they've opened up the lead since halftime.
I like what the offensive line is doing. They got in at halftime, got a little rest, got them something cold to drink, and they've come out here and they are tearing it up. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
Second down after the incompletion. The Broncos come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. That's his 9th catch of the day.
to the line at the 7. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. And there's a drop.
Green's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
2nd and goal from the 7. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! They haven't had anything go their way for 2.5 quarters, and now the defense comes up with a play that perhaps could lead to something, Phil.
They didn't deserve for anything to go their way. They were not playing hard enough, and finally the defense showed some enthusiasm, some toughness, and they got that turnover.
The Broncos have gotten a huge lift from their defense all game long here, and now well into the second half as well.
It always starts with defensive line play, just like an offensive line. When the defensive line plays well, that helps the linebackers and all the defensive backs.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Von Miller ends the play.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. 2 tight ends on the field here. Stewart's taking the handoff. Marshall's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Panthers, they run the football on 2nd down because they want to get 3rd and manageable. If you do that, there's many plays to choose from on the offensive side. But now you got 3rd and long, and that list is shrunk down to just a couple plays you could call in this situation.
3rd down. Have to be very careful here. The Panthers will line up. 1st down markers right at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 10. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Phil, this team has been menaced all game long on 3rd down. They cannot figure out a way to pick up a first.
Well, listen, I can't figure out what menaced means. I got to start bringing a dictionary with me to the games I'm doing with you. You throw out all these big words, but if you mean they've been bad, then I agree.
Sanders has got a chance this time. Keeps his legs moving. Sanders marked down at the 47.
Sanders is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Broncos could have asked for this 3rd quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the 1st half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. The Broncos now move the chains. Sanders has been option 1, 2, and 3 on offense today, Phil, as he just keeps piling up receptions at the wideout position.
Jim, he just has that special skill. He knows how to get open, and the quarterback is putting the football on the money.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Second and short. Sanders got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 21. Manning
It's a long pass. Almost intercepted.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
The Broncos all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Peyton Manning from the shotgun.
No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
Getting late in this game, late third, and it's getting uglier by the moment, partner.
Yep, it's turned into that. I think it turned into an ugly game quite a while ago, Jim, and it's been dominating. They're just doing it in so many ways, and the opponents, they just have no answers.
The Broncos with an extra point try on the way.
The point after is good.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20. The Panthers' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
Double tight end formation. Jonathan Stewart with the football.
The Broncos guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down and 11.
Stewart's going to take the handoff now.
The Panthers think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on second down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have third and long. You better be careful in this situation.
Loss of 3 on the play. On the way, third down.
Newton's got it in the gun. And it's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Sanders has got it now. Has 12 on this play. Peyton Manning marching back into the huddle. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent.
First down at the 49. Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Coming to the line at the 48. Manning comes out in the pistol.
2nd and 8. Snags it right out of the air with one hand.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Breaking huddle at the 20.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter.
3 quarters in the books, and this game hasn't been close. We're back after this. The 4th quarter about to begin, and this game is well in hand.
It sure is. It's been just a total dominant performance, a blowout, whatever you want to say. And I give the team a lot of credit. They played well. They had a tremendous game plan. On the other side, it's only one game. Go back, start all over again, and this time next week, you could be the team that's on top.
Sanders got the grab on the touch pass.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First and goal. And it's knocked down.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
And it's batted down.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Coming to the line at the 3. 3rd and goal at the 3. Very nearly intercepted.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Should be an easy one here.
And it's a fake.
Now, he breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and go. He goes for it, and they get it.
The Broncos for the point after.
Driving extra point is good.
And the kicker's ready to go. Whitaker on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Panthers. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
First down at the 29. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down at the 29. The Broncos at the line. Dime package. Second down and 10. Stewart's got it on the handoff.
Well, Jim, that's a tough play call right there. Running the football when you're down multiple scores here late in the game. You only pick up a couple yards. I don't think you can afford to make those kind of decisions.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. We're early in the fourth, and with this big lead, the defense may be called upon again on fourth down.
Yeah, I think they will be. I think the offense is going to go for it here. Why not? They've done nothing right all day long, so if they don't make it, it's not going to make it any worse. But I don't like their chances. The defense has been sound all day long.
Sanders is going to look for space now. Lester's going to make the tackle. And a run back of about 12. Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
First down at the 32.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Slashing to the right side. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. Third down coming up. The Broncos need to get to the 42 for the first down. Manning out of the gun. And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing fourth down in a hurry.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
They're set to punt it away now. Again from the 15. Picks up 8 here. The Panthers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can
create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at him when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 23. Second down following that incompletion. Newton's met after a gain of 8. Now looking at third down. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Stewart's out there to receive the screen pass. It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with the defense, which is still starring in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've been tremendous all day long. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over tonight. And I'll tell you, I think they'll carry this momentum into next week's practice. They're going to be tough again next week.
Sanders got it on the return. Tolbert's there that time for the tackle. That return's good for about 14. The Broncos weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
Manning's lining up in the pistol. First down at the 49. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. That's a gain of 10.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. They're going to stay on the ground. Second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. Anderson's handed the football. They'll mark him at the 41.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. Manning set, empty backfield. 3rd down and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Broncos put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, I love seeing plays like this, a fake punt when you throw the football and it doesn't work. Hey, it's easy to do these things in practice, but when you got to do it in the game, you can feel the pressure, you get tight, and sometimes you just cannot execute the play.
From the gun, Newton. And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Panthers take it from the 33. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
What a good job by the defense, not being fooled. Here in the 4th quarter, they're leading. You expect the offense to pass. Well, they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
3rd down now. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the 2nd half. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down coming up. The Panthers have to get to the 49 for a first. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Launches it down the field. Makes the play one-handed.
Well, even though they're getting blown out here late in the 2nd half, they're going with the hurry-up offense. I like this. Just keep playing. Don't worry about the score. Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the 2nd half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
1st and 10. Draw. Trevathan that time on the tackle. Second and 10. Newton to Olsen.
The Panthers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass. Down here in the red zone, caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. Is intercepted. He's brought down. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
The Broncos offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it
to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
The Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy heading back to Denver. You were the first to ever say, after a Super Bowl victory, I'm going to Disneyland. Now, what about these players on the field here today?
I know you'll find this amazing. I did it without cue cards. I memorized that, and it was awesome. It was a great feeling.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.